The real way to change your self-concept. The point is to convince you to the degree that nothing outside of you can convince you that you are not what you now choose to be. Worthy, loved, abundant, prioritized. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am your Muse Traci. I am here to inspire you and empower you to live the life of your dreams, to create on purpose exactly what you want in all areas of your life, to stop settling and to stop suffering. You are not here to suffer. If that sounds good to you, you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. If you're interested, I have one-on-one coaching. There's currently a wait list for my one-on-one coaching. I have group coaching options, and my next live group coaching program is going to start January 23rd. So there's still some time to join. This program runs once a year, and it is helping the people who joined last year transform their lives and create everything that they've wanted. And it's getting rave reviews. I will be posting some testimonials shortly, some video testimonials. But if you're interested, there's still some time to join and invest in yourself and start 2025 in the way that you want it to be, the way you want it to turn out, the year that you want to have. Investing in yourself is key. You cannot go wrong when you invest in yourself. You are watching me, this channel, because you resonate with the fact that you are an infinite being. You are an infinite creator. You are the operant power of your reality. You just have some anchors tied to you. And what I help you do is to drop those anchors, take off the mask, shed the false programming and the limiting ideas that you have about yourself and about your reality so that you can be that unlimited creator. So investing in yourself to shed those layers, how could you go wrong? How could that possibly lead you astray? That's only going to lead you to more abundance, more love, more of everything that you desire to have in your reality. I'm also holding a giveaway right now where you can win a week of free coaching. You can also win a place in the group coaching program as well. I had lots of requests for that, so I added it. If you are the one selected at random, then you'll have a choice, one-on-one for a week or the group coaching for 8 weeks. They're both going to be fabulous. So anyway, head over to the community tab after you watch this video. And you can see how to enter and how long the contest runs for. It's only going to be a few more days after this video is posted, so don't delay. All right, you guys, back to the video. The real way to change your self-concept. Why am I doing this video? Because I am asked this question so many times. But Traci, how do I change my self-concept? Because most people have learned somewhere that you just tell yourself the affirmations 20 million, thousand, bajillion times. And then you look for the change out there. And, you know, not only my clients, but I did this in the beginning as well. I was working on I'm a priority in my self-concept. And I very distinctly remember leaving my house that same day and going to some store and looking around and wondering why all the people were not on board with my new self-concept that I'm a priority. And as funny as it sounds now, this is exactly the mistake that people continue to make over and over and over and over and over. They think that they're doing the affirmations to get something out there to change. They're missing the point. The point, again, is to convince you to the degree that nothing outside of you can convince you otherwise. So in other words, you have to have such a level of conviction. Let's just use my example that I'm a priority, that 10 people could show up and actually try to tell me the opposite or show me the opposite, and I wouldn't move. I wouldn't change. I wouldn't flinch from my chosen self-concept. So it is not, again, let me just repeat it, saying your affirmations or your new beliefs 10 million or however many thousands of times and hope that out there changes. But really, you still need out there to change for you to feel whatever it is that you're affirming, worthy, loved, abundant, prioritized, whatever it is. Also known as looking for external validation. Changing your self concept is about the opposite of needing external validation. Why would you even be seeking validation from your own creation? It doesn't make sense, you guys. No, that's not what we're doing here. It's an inner game. It's an inner game. And when you change so that you have the level of conviction that you no longer need to see it out there because you have created this inner knowing about yourself, that is exactly when out there changes. Because as within, so without. You can't trick the system. You can't. It's all you. You can't trick you. So if you, again, are still needing the external validation, that means whatever you're affirming, you don't know that to be true about yourself. You're not convinced in and of yourself. You need out there to tell you. And it'll never happen. You'll continuously be let down by out there because out there is you. It's reflecting you. It's a mirror of your inner state of conviction. Right? It's not as without, so within. What is that showing me? Okay, now I feel that way. I know that's what we were taught and that's how we grew up, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth of how this reality works. That's the illusion. That's why so many of us try to do it that way. And again, I'm not judging anyone. I did it that way too because I didn't know any better. And so it's not your fault. This is the way most of us were raised and the way most of society operates, but not you. Now, I know you guys are going to want to hear all about how. Okay, Traci, we get it. The point is inner conviction. So how do we get there? Great, let's talk about it. How do you change your inner knowing about who you are to the level of conviction that you no longer need anything out there to validate this knowing for you? Well, simply put, you decide. You decide. Don't worry, I'm going to expand on this. So this is a moment to moment to moment to moment choice and decision and discipline. And so let's take an example. Let's say your new concept that you are now choosing is that you're a priority. Again, back to my example that I was using. So you decide now that you are this person who is a priority. You're worthy enough to be prioritized by your creation, by the way. Don't forget about that piece. You see, you don't need to worry about the opinions and agendas or even preferences of the other. The other is your creation. So keep that in mind because that's going to be helpful. So you decide that this is who you now are in this moment, and you make it a powerful decision, knowing that your past doesn't mean or say or get to decide anything about who you truly are. The past was just an experience, but all of your power is in this now moment, and you get to decide who you now are, regardless of any previous experiences. Now, in a few moments or in a few hours or days, who knows, your old idea about yourself, that you're not a priority, might come back up to challenge you. This is how the beliefs in your subconscious mind work, by the way. They show themselves to you if you are consciously thinking something that contradicts them. So don't think that there's something in your subconscious that is blocking you that you don't know about. This isn't how it works. This isn't how your subconscious mind works. And yes, you have to have a certain level of awareness and presence to see them when they do come up, and not just think that they're truth, not just fall into thinking that's true, that's real, that's the truth about me. No, you have to have a level of awareness to do this. And that is sometimes the tricky part for people because they buy into their programming, but you can learn to not do that. You can. But I just want to make this point because so many people come to me and say, I think there's something in my subconscious that's blocking me, but I just don't know what it is. That's not how it works, you guys. And even thinking that is potentially creating that. You're creating a block for yourself. You don't have to do that. And that's not how it truly works, thankfully. So if you are holding your new concept, again, I'm a priority, and there's something in your subconscious programming that says, no, you're not worthy of being a priority, then at some point that belief in your subconscious mind is going to come up and show itself to you. So when the old belief comes up, and you again go back to choosing the new belief, and you do this knowing that the fact that it's your decision, you are the one choosing who you now are. It's your decision what to believe about yourself. This is your avatar. This human experience is your avatar. And up until now, you designed your avatar because of your programming, because of what your environment taught you about you. You don't have to keep doing that. You get to at any time redesign your avatar, this character. No one else is in charge of choosing your character. So don't give them that power. This is your power to choose your avatar, your character of who you now are. And you get to design it and make it up exactly as you choose. You get to do this. No one and nothing else gets to do this, again, unless you give them the power to do it. So it's about making a firm decision and committing to it and not falling back into the old concept, because you may have carried it for a long time. And your old concept, by the way, is all warm and fuzzy. It feels like a comfy, pair of jeans. And, you need to stop putting on that comfy, cozy old pair of jeans that isn't serving you. And you need to go back to choosing the new concept. And the new concept does not feel comfy and cozy. No, the new concept feels like a new pair of jeans that are maybe a little too stiff in some places, and they don't fit quite just right yet, okay? But you keep putting them on, you keep putting them on, you keep putting them on, and you keep doing your thing. They will start to form to your shape, and they will start to conform and feel more comfy and cozy. You guys get the analogy here? Your new concept of self isn't comfy and cozy, but it is the character that you now want to embody and live as. So keep choosing it, even though it feels uncomfortable. It doesn't feel broken in yet. It doesn't feel warm and fuzzy. But your old warm and fuzzy of not being a priority, yes, it feels warm and cozy, but this is not the character that you're now choosing. So you have to be willing to be a little uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable, but persist. Keep choosing it. This is your decision. No one else has the power to choose your character unless you give it to them. Stop giving your power to other people to tell you who and what you are. That's not their job. That's your creation. You're letting your creation tell you who and what you are? No. Little bit of a bad habit, little bit of how we were taught growing up. But now that you know all of this, you can simply stop doing that. And again, it's not going to feel comfortable. It may even be to the point of painful. Sometimes new jeans are painful. They're not going to be that way forever. And enduring that little bit of pain, pretty soon before you know it, those jeans are now your favorite jeans, and you put them on all the time. You absolutely love what you went through to get to your new comfy, most favorite pair of jeans. All right, you guys get the analogy. So this is how you really change your self-concept. It's not about affirming and looking for the change out there. It's about changing yourself to the point of conviction. And this is where the work is. And it's worth it, because you are the only one that gets to choose and decide which character you are and which avatar you are. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.